everybody, and welcome to another FAQ Monday. I am back, and I have a new mug, and I'm very excited about it. My daughter Ashley, for Christmas, got me this awesome Scrabble mug because I like playing Scrabble, and I wordsmith the crap out of my family, and they hate me for it. However, they love me enough to get me a nice Scrabble cup. I just had a thought. Maybe we should all play Scrabble together. Maybe I should jump back on the iOS app and throw out my username. Food for thought. I might do that. Maybe. If you want to get owned. I don't feel like owning all of you, like noobs. First question. Why do we rarely see your old gigging guitar in videos? Can you use it in one? I assume, sir, you are referring to my 1988 Ibanez RG140 and not my 1994 Fender Strat, which I have used in some stuff here and there. The reason why I don't use the Ibanez more is because it's beat and it's not really in playing condition. It was my backup gigging guitar, but more often than not, the bands I've been in liked the sound of it better because it had humbuckers and not single coils like my Strat did. And I would use the crap out of the Ibanez. And it has it's very, very stickered, and underneath the one control, the one volume control, there is a pretty healthy crack where it took a nosedive off a stage and it shoved the volume through the body. It was awesome. Not really. And the history of that guitar is an interesting one. My buddy found it in a pawn shop for $75 in 1996 in Federal Way, Washington at Second Time Around Records, I think it was. And he was really hard up for money, so I offered him $75 for the guitar because I needed a backup at the time. And I bought it off him, and I used it incessantly. And for a long time, it had a DiMarzio super distortion in the bridge, but that crapped out, so I put the stock one back in. And it didn't sound that great, and it's just sat ever since. And it kind of needs frets and tuners and a bridge. Kind of needs all sorts of stuff. But maybe one day I'll get it fixed up and put some new stuff in it. Who knows? Resurgence of the Beard Files? Yes. The answer is yes, good sir. Or woman. You don't really identify yourself. However, yes, there will be more Beard Files in 2015. I've gotten a lot of requests for more Beard Files, but for a long time, I didn't really feel like I had any really good subjects to contribute to. If I can't contribute to it in some way, shape, or form, I'm not gonna do it. And I know you guys want me to do, you know, Kemper versus Axe effects and stuff like that. I have nothing to add to that subject. It is what it is, and I've gotten tons of requests for which is better kind of stuff, but those are not relevant to the Beard Files, in my opinion. I want something that'll stimulate thought and conversation in a good way. And I do think I have some subject, 2 or 3 of them, that I think I will do soon. Hey Fluff, have you played Parker guitars? If so, what is your thoughts on them? I have played a few Parker guitars. The one I've played the most was a friend's way back in high school. His parents bought him a Parker guitar, which at the time, for many, many, many years when Ken Parker was making the guitars, they only had a single model, and it was just the Parker Fly, if I remember correctly, and he had one of those. And that guitar played awesome. It felt kind of weird because it was so light. It was just so light. That's what sticks out in my mind the most. It played very, very well. I know it had a very, very steep dive in quality. In the last few years, I have not played a newer Parker Fly. However, when I talked to Adam D from Killswitch Engage on this interview right here that I did for Gear Addicts, he mentions that he actually had frets fall out of his fretboard in the middle of shows, and that's why he ditched Parker Fly. So I don't know if they've got those quality issues sorted out. People that do use them do sound great in general, and I would definitely love to try a newer one. Maybe I'll check them out at NAMM if they're there. This week's suggestion from moi is an amazing documentary on Netflix for you Netflix users. It's called The History of the Eagles. Now, I have been a huge, huge Eagles fan since I was a little kid because my parents used to listen to them. Everyone had the greatest hits record for people their age, and I just used to listen to it over and over again, and it is an amazing, amazing documentary and one of the best rock documentaries I have ever seen. I am not even kidding, and I am a rock documentary fiend. So please check that out. If you have Netflix, you will thank me later. And that is all the time I have for you guys this week. If you have a question, feel free to leave them down below in the comments or hit me up anonymously on my Ask FM account, and maybe one day I will get to it. Until then, I am Fluff. I thank you so much for watching. Checka mic checka. I'm gonna play Scrabble on my cup because this is a Scrabble cup, and I'm gonna play, oh wait, I don't have any letters on me. Damn it. 5 letters, I would totally play Scrabble on my coffee cup. No, seriously, I would.